Hello friends, today let's see how to replace the water geyser hose. As you can see here, there are two hoses to the water geyser. One is the inlet where the cold water goes into the water geyser, and the other is the outlet where the hot water comes out of the geyser to the tap. If you can see here, the inlet pipe is fine, but the outlet pipe is rusted and there is a hole in the outlet pipe through which the water is leaking. So we are going to change the leaking hose, and as you can see, this is quite rusted. It's quite old. It's almost some 3 to 4 years old, I think. I'm not sure when I've changed it earlier, but it is almost 3 to 4 years old and it has rusted, and there is a hole now and the water is leaking through that hose. So we'll be changing this hose. This is simple DIY, do it yourself. So if you can do it, please do it. Otherwise, just call a plumber and do it if you are not confident enough. But I'll show you the step-by-step process. First, remove the plug of your geyser, the power plug of your geyser, to be on the safer side. Turn off the geyser, remove the power plug, then use the wrench. I'll show you the wrench as well. I'm using a Stanley wrench to loosen the hose on both sides, on the geyser side as well as the connecting to the pipe side. So now I am losing the hose on the geyser side. As you can see, I am using a wrench and I am just loosening it so that the pipe detaches from the geyser. And the next step is to loosen from the other side as well. So now it is done, and whatever water is, I have closed the valve. So there are two things that you have to take care. One is remove the power plug, and the second one is cut off the power supply to the geyser. As you can see, the valve which connects the cold water valve, I have turned it off so that there is no water inlet to the geyser, so there won't be any outlet from the pipe that we are changing now. So I am letting all the water drain whichever is left over in the pipe, and I'll be removing that. It's a simple DIY process. There are 5 or 6 steps. You can do it yourself. Just follow the instructions in this video and you could be able to do it yourself. Otherwise, just call a plumber and it's just 5 minutes job. A plumber can do it even more easily. As you can see now, I have loosened the other end which is connected to the geyser, and I'm now losing the one which is connected to the pipe. This pipe is connected to the tap, which is our hot water supply from the geyser. So I have loosened it on both the sides. I'm letting the leftover water drain from the pipe. Please make sure that there is no power supply to the geyser and the water supply to the geyser is cut off. Either you turn off the valve if you have a valve connected to the inlet, or turn off the main valve. This is the hose that this is the new hose. We are going to change this with the older one, which is the one which is leaking water. So this is 18 inches. You get this in different sizes. I think 12 inches is 1 feet, 18 inches is 1.5 feet, and 24 inches. So you get in different sizes. Select the one whichever is required for you. This is the 18-inch one. I think I got it for 120 or 130 rupees. I'm not sure. I don't remember the exact price. And there are different models. There is a plastic one, and there is this steel. It is not pure steel, I think. Only the top braid is steel, I think. I'm not sure, but the shop guy said this is more suitable for hot water. For the cold water you can use the plastic one as well, but for the hot water you need a more gauge one, so I bought this one. There is a little bit price difference. The plastic ones are a bit lower price than this steel braided one, so I bought this one. So now I'll show you the wrench. This is the wrench that I'm using. This is a Stanley wrench. I have made a video of this as well. So if you can use a screwdriver also, if you have a big screwdriver which can fit the size of the hose screw, then you can use a screwdriver as well. I did not have a big screwdriver, so I'm using the wrench. And this is the tape that I use on the pipe to make sure that the hose gets attached to the pipe without any leaks. You can find this in any of the plumbing shop. You can just go and ask them the water pipe sealing tape, they will give you. So let me remove the pipe, the older pipe from the geyser, and as well as from the pipe connection. So as you can see, this is also a steel braided one, but it got rusted and now there is a hole. I think it worked for around 3 to 4 years. I'm not sure. Maybe it's more than 4 years, I think. So let's connect the newer one now. As you can see, this is how uh, the pipe is damaged. The older hose is damaged. So let me connect the newer one. First, I'll apply this tape to the geyser side as well as to the pipe side, so that there are no water leaks after the connection. We will check for water leaks after the connection as well, after connecting the new hose. So as you can see now, this is how it looks. You just have to use it around the pipe, the threads. It should be used especially on the threads where the hose connects to the geyser on the pipe. As you can see now, I'm just uh, using this tape around the threads, making sure that it is well, the threads are well filled with the pipe, with the tape, sorry, with the tape. As you can see now, it's almost done. And let me do it on the pipe connection as well. I'll show you once this is done. So there are 3 steps. Remove the old hose, just use this tape on the pipes and connect the new hose. That's it. But before doing any of this, please make sure that you remove the power connection as well as the water input to the geyser. So now that you have seen how I have wound the tape around the uh, threads of the geyser pipe. Now I am doing the same for the pipe which is connected to the tap. So once that is done, we will tighten as you can see now, I am done with this as well. So I'm just making sure that the tape doesn't block the pipe. If you can see on the geyser side, it's a little bit blocking, so let me adjust that as well. So let me adjust the tape. As you can see, I'm adjusting the tape so that it doesn't block the water outlet. So now that I have done, I'm just tightening it with the hand for now, and then I'll use the wrench to tighten it even more further so that there won't be any water leaks post that. So this is simple. This is a very simple job. You can do it yourself, and I'm using the wrench. As you can see, I'm using the wrench to tighten it further to make sure that it is completely tight and there won't be any leaks post installing the new hose. So this new hose cost around 100 or 120 rupees, and that tape might cost around 22. I don't remember. I bought it long back, maybe 20 to 30 rupees or 10 rupees. I don't remember exactly. And the wrench, I have made a video on the wrench. I'll post the link of the wrench video even in the description, as well as I will pin it in the comments. You can watch that video. I will even post the product link of this hose in the description, as well as pin it in the comments. You can use that product link to purchase this hose. So as you can see, now I have completely tightened the hose on one side of the hose. I'll be tightening the other side as well, and then we will turn on the water inlet and see if there are any leaks. If there are leaks, you just have to remove the pipe again and make sure that the tape is covering the threads, and then again you can connect the the hose back. As you can see now, this is a new hose. I'm trying to route it properly without more curve in the pipe. So right now one side it is fully tight, and the other side I have tightened it with my hand as much as I can, and now I am using the wrench to tighten it even more further. As you can see now, the wrench is quite useful for these sort of things, but if you have a screwdriver, you can use the screwdriver as well, not an issue. Let me tighten it more. You can see the pipe, the hose is as well changing its curve when I tighten the screw, but you can adjust that as well. As you can see now, I am holding the hose and then tightening the screw so that the hose doesn't get into a more curve. I don't want that more curve, so that the hose goes bad at the exact curve. As you can see now, this is fully tightened. Now let me turn on the water inlet and see if there is any water leak. Okay, this is done. Now let me turn on the water inlet. I'll turn the valve which is on the left side, that is the inlet valve which gives cold water to the geyser. We have changed the outlet hose now. The inlet hose is quite good, it's not damaged. As you can see, I have turned the valve fully and there are no leaks. So this is how you change the hose. Let me know if this video was useful for you. A link for the product is posted in the description. You can use these links for purchasing the products. Guys, it takes a lot of effort and time in making these videos. Please do support my channel by hitting the like button and do subscribe to my channel and share this video if you like this video. Thank you for watching. Have a great day.